sir from Rehabilitation Network. Today we are discussing about stimming behaviors in autism spectrum disorder. So first of all, we want to know what is stimming behavior. Stimming behavior is a condition that a kid is reducing their behavioral problems or behavioral tensions or their sensory things by doing a particular type of act. It's like movements or like walking. Means movements means simply kids will doing some hands flapping or head banging or such a type of legs and hands movement. But in the case of vocal, the kid is continuously repeating some words or some mimics, like making some little small sounds. So like this type of act the kid will do in the case of stimming behavior. So first we want to know why the kid is doing this stimming behavior. First main reason, the kid have anxious. So the autistic kid have main problem, they are anxious on most of the situations. Means the kid have the difficulty to approaching in a social situation or approaching a new person or approaching a new environment or changing their daily routine. Means they are following a correct routine. When it change also, it will affect their behavior. So it will make them more anxious. So the anxiety will create that tension they want to reducing by doing some movements or some vocal things like making sounds. So first reason is like anxiety. Second reason is sensory problems. The kid have any sensory problem in the case of touch or vision or sound. The kids will continuously make some noises, or the kid will make continuously looking at particular areas, or they will always doing some actions to reducing the problem or to seeking the sensation. So these two reasons mainly we can see a kid was in stimming behavior. So how we can manage this? So first we want to know how to manage the problem. First we want to identify the problem, why the kid is doing that behavior. Means whether it is because of anxiety or whether it is because of sensation. So based on that we want to treat that case. So when it's coming in the case of anxiety, we need to reduce the anxiety by conditioning the kids in a new situation or new persons or new environment. Then we want to resolve the problems like slowly. It's like simply we said that we want to relax the person by entering the situation or doing some activity or doing some work. So slowly the person's anxiety will reduce, as definitely the stimming also will reduce. Especially in the case of vocal stimming, easily will reduce. And second thing, the movement stimming, that also will reduce the person anxiety or excitement will reduce. Basically the excitement will come because of anxiety. These two things will reduce. Definitely the kid will stopping their stimming actions or movements also. Another case in the case of sensory problems. So when the case of sensory problem, we need to identify that which sensory problem affecting the kid. So why that is affecting? Like is it hyper or hypo? So how he is affected on that? For example, the kid is continuously making sound means definitely the kid have some like visual or sound problems. So we need to identify the kid's sound problem or visual problem. How the kid is sensory is seeking from that, means how the kid is getting the response from a sensory or stimulus like a sound or like a means. So in that time we need to understand it's hyper or hypo. So in the case of sensory problem, we need to identify the sensory problem is coming from a sound or a vision or any touch part. So we need to identify which sensation the person is affecting. Then we need to focus on that sensation, how it's coming to the kid, like hyper or hypo. Means how the kid is getting that information, like how the kid is grasping that. Then we need to identify that and we need to resolve that problem based on the kid getting. Means when the kid is getting very fastly, means hypersensitivity, we need to make it reduce in a normal way. Means we need to make the kid conditioning by doing some therapeutical methods to make the kid sensation is in a normal way. So it will reduce their kid stimming behavior like making sounds or corner gauging, or in the case of body movements like head banging, hand flapping, like these things. So another things we want to know that when the kid is corner gauging or continuously looking some particular object or like that, so definitely what we need to do means we need to make normalize the visual seeking things, or visual means seeing the things. We need to make normalizing with the using some LED lights or some color light changing lights or some particular music with lights. We need to control the things so the kid will understand, or kid will automatically ready to change into the normal sensation area. So that will reducing their sensory problem. Then definitely the problem of stimming behaviors or stimming actions or stimming vocal things will easily reduce. So this is the two methods or two areas we can stop the stimming behavior. And so many kids who have the autism some problem, definitely they have, every parents are facing in the case of stimming behavior. So now you understand that how the stimming behavior will come, and definitely a therapeutical approach will easily help to reducing that stimming behavior. So definitely you want to be understand the situation and you want to be connected to that. So if you have any need more information, definitely you can connect to the Rehabilitation Network. Thank you.